Guys, just want to welcome you back to another video, and today is March 1st, which means that it is release day for Dawn at Shiny Silver Treasure. And this month's collection is Victorian Treasures. And before I get into all the goodies that you see here, let me make one note. There's one promo currently running. It's the only one I'm aware of at the time of filming, but if that changes, I will add the information into the description. But at time of filming, if you purchase this kit from March 1st to March 7th, you will get a free Floral Treasures coloring pack that will be included with your purchase. Again, this is a free gift from the 1st through the 7th if you purchase this month's card kit for Victorian Treasures. I just didn't want to forget to say that before I got distracted by all the goodies you see here. So, and again, if anything changes and any additional promos come up, I will be sure to add them to the description below. So, all right, let me just get right into it. I'm not going to go in any particular order, and I took a moment in between trying to film this and mucking it up horribly to take everything out of the package. So, hopefully this will be the final recording so I can get this up for you guys. All right. Just starting, and I'm going to jump on in there. Okay, so with this month's kit, you get some little pearl gems. These are the half pearl gems in multiple sizes, and you get some nice floral embellishments to go along with that. Let me make sure my hand is in the frame. That would be helpful. So again, you get 2 packs of half pearl gems, and then you get a pack of embellishments. These can be used as beads, or you could add them to your card, or whatever. They can be used for a whole lot of different projects that you're working on, but you get a really pretty pack of those, and they're in like pastel colors. And everything that you see here may vary slightly depending on your kit, because she has packed these all by hand, so some of the items may vary slightly. However, this is pretty much the idea of what you're going to get. Let me not also forget to say that. So these are included. This is an ivory color into white color, along with some really pretty flowers, and then the more 3D style in the roses in the pastel colors. So that is included in the kit. Okay. Then you get 3 little wooden frames, and again, these can be embossed, painted, left bare wood, depending on whatever look you want, but you get 3 of these little frame embellishments that you can add to your project. Just gonna, let me kind of stack those to the side. Okay, then you get a nice pack of pretty little thank you stickers and some embellishment stickers that you can put on the backs of the cards if you want to include it. They say pretty much handmade with love, and then you could maybe write the name of the person on there. Then you get another set of pretty little stickers in butterflies, different colors, and then you get little white plastic bows that could also be used as buttons or embellishments or whatever you want to use them for, but you get 5 of those included. And again, those were with the little butterfly stickers. Then you get a pack of some clear bows in clear and then a pale pink that you can add on to your embellishments. And again, how many you get of each color may vary depending on how it was packed at the time. But in this one, I got 5 of the pink and 3 of the white. But again, yours may vary just a little bit. So pretty little embellishments there to add. Then you get 2 metal charm embellishments that you can add to like a mixed media project. You could, if you're into jewelry, you could turn those into necklaces or bracelets. But they are metal, and they're in a really pretty pale copper. But I got 2 of those. Then you get a pack of foam flowers. And this one I came with 5, and they're in that really soft pink color. Okay. Then you get some wooden embellishments with little flowers and stems that you can add to your project. I like those. You could probably use them either side depending on what you're going for. And, you know, I forgot to say how many. You get roughly 6 of those in your pack. Those are really pretty. I like those. I like adding those things to cards. Let me finish off with you get like a satin ribbon. She cuts off a length for you every month. And this month is like a dusky rose. So you get a really good length. Let me pull that out a little bit here. I've got a new camera set up, so it makes it a little bit easier to show more on screen. So really pretty color, and it's a nice length. You can get a lot of usage out of that, especially depending on what you're doing. Then you get a really pretty section of lace. It is Victorian Treasures, after all. They used lace a lot, especially in the women's clothing. Then you get a really pretty strand of sequins that you can use for trim. And that is in like an ivory color. And then the final strand for like a beaded trim, you get this really pretty pale pink in large and small beads that you can use to embellish your project. Okay. Sorry, it's wanting to flip off everywhere. Whoop. You know, I got fumbly fingers today. You know, let me put that back in there so it'll stay put. It's probably what I should have done. Oh well. Okay. Then you also get a few sheets of some really pretty colored stickers that you can use for embellishment. And they are stickers. These are opaque. And like I said, you get 3 of those. I'm just very excited. I can't wait to get to the papers. But I'm being good. I'm not rushing. And then you get a bunch of hand-cut embellishments to include on your project. You have some women's clothing, women's boots, men's hats, some umbrellas, some bow ties, which could also be used on women's clothing. And the bow ties come in a variety of sizes, and then again you have another top hat. And could be, like I said, a mix of items, but this is the ephemera pack that you will get included with the Victorian Treasures. Then you get another ephemera pack of some hand-cut flowers from her collection. And there are also some leaves in here that she has included for you. So again, you can add floral embellishments, you can combine them with those embellishments. You know, sky's pretty much the limit when it comes to Dawn's stuff. So, and you get a good amount. I mean, that's a lot that you've got to work with. You certainly can make more than, you know, a lot of the times you see people doing the 10 cards videos. You can make a lot more than 10 cards, trust me. Then she also included some papers. You could use these as bookmarks. You could turn them into tags. You could use them in your card as matting layers. So you get a really nice section of little paper strips that you can use, especially for like bookmarks, because you can take all the embellishments and decorate it yourself and then punch the holes in there if you got a hole punch, and then you can add like a little tassel thing. So you get a good bit of those. Love these colors. I'm all crazy. Well, purple, hello. But also the vintage. Love the vintage vibe. Can never, ever, ever, ever get too much of that, in my opinion. So a nice set of those. Then you get a really pretty stencil with multiple images that you can use for building up your background on whatever project. You could use it with texture paste, you know, whatever you're doing, essentially. You can pick which area you want to use, or you could just go across the whole thing. I've done that before. But you get a really pretty little stencil that is included. And I like the flourishes that really goes with the Victorian vibe. Then you get some really fun, these look like washi stickers is what it seems like. They've got that really nice thin feel to it, like the washi where they can add it as an accent, but it wouldn't be like, they're not too much for the project that you're working on. But you get a nice variety there, the Victorian. If you do use them as stickers, the only thing I would say is around the edges, at least maybe do like a thin layer of glue, because sometimes the washi tape, given that it's low tack, it may start to curl up. So just a little note, just you might want to add a little bit of glue around the edges of each image to make sure that it is tacked down for you. I was going to see if I can pull it up. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna fight with it. And then you get a really pretty set of sequins. You get pretty little hearts and it's like a opalescent sheen to it. And then you get different sizes and colors to match with the Victorian theme. You got some like pale blue, pale pink, then a darker, like a mauve kind of a color, I guess that would be. I haven't gone through the whole thing because I didn't want to lose anything before I did the unboxing. So at time of filming, I've already had sneak peeks put up, but I didn't do that until after I did all this. So, but anyway, it's just a really nice variety of sequins and stuff that you could use to make a shaker card or to add little bling to your project. But you always get a lot too. There's so many things you can do with those. It's wonderful. Then she also included a set of handmade flowers, and they come white, but you can color them. I think I've had these before, and I think I forget to say that, so let me do that now. The handmade flowers are white, but they can be colored, just so you know. So you get a nice pack in a variety of sizes. And then you also get this really fun vintage stamp. Might help to have it the right way. Is this still the right way? Up, there we go. Okay. Yeah, let me get a piece of paper here so you can get a better view of it. Okay, but again, it's Victorian themed. You just get little stamps that will coordinate with your project, just to add that little bit of something to build up the background. Or if you're good at the fussy cutting, you can stamp. You could do some coloring for the ones that have space for coloring, and you can fussy cut them out and add extra embellishments to your project. So very fun cling stamp set that you can get. And then I like in here the frame, you can stamp your sentiment or handwrite your sentiment. If you have really pretty handwriting, you can write that in on that little frame. So so there's the stamp set that comes with it. Then you get a little set of specialty paper squares. This is really, love this. It's almost like a vellum, but not quite. I'm not sure if it's a rice paper. I forgot to ask Dawn when I got the kit, but I absolutely love it. I'm gonna have to try really hard not to hoard it, so I probably should use it first just to make sure that I don't do that. But you get a nice little set in a variety of colors of the little specialty papers. And I really like the muted colors. I really do, because all the stuff that you get in here can totally coordinate with these little papers for building up onto your project. I've been saying that a lot today. I do apologize. I'm not trying to repeat myself, but I tend to, I guess, when I'm overthinking, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking of all the stuff I could do that I want to start doing, but I need to do this first. So, all right, I'm going to save those for last because those are so much fun. Okay, I'm getting into the papers now. So here you get a really pretty purple foiled sheet of sentiments that you can cut apart. And I want to say this is an A5 sheet of paper, but I can never keep it straight. If it's not the larger ones, the smaller ones are harder. So I think this is an A4, so this must be, it's roughly an A5 sheet of sentiments that come included with the kit, and it's very shiny. I'm trying to be careful. It's bling in my eyes, but hopefully not. I don't see it blinging in the camera. So again, it's just all kinds of different sentiments. It's a wide variety for journaling, card making, whatever, any and all of the above. So there's some standard sentiments like happy birthday, happy anniversary, for you, best wishes, so on and so forth. and then more inspirational, like Let Yourself Bloom in Creativity and stuff like that. But absolutely love this purple color. But I don't want to flip it, like I said, because of it's very, very shiny. So I'm just going to tuck that down upside down now that I'm done showing you. Then she has included another pack of fussy cutting pages. Love these. It's like, I think she brought in all of the specialty fussy cutting sheets she has done in the past that you can cut out and add as extra embellishments. So you get some nice vintage images, you get some nice odds and ends that still keep with that. She had a lot of fun adding those. And again, because it's the Victorian, all of these things totally work with that. So it's just a really fun variety of embellishments that you can cut out and add. And if you enjoy being humorous with your crafting, feel free to take these and make quirky embellishments on your own. So that is a fun fussy cutting pack that comes with it. And if you have trouble with fussy cutting, I'm still improving my skill. You can use a large paper punch or just cut them out as squares to use them as embellishments. You don't have to fussy cut these. I call it the cheater method of using the paper punch fairly often, especially on things that are still kind of tricky for me to cut. Like this would be difficult for where I'm at in my skill set to cut. So I would probably come in with like the hole punch or the paper punch that would fit this image and cut it out and then use it like that. But just a little side note, everything, there's always a way around everything. If you have trouble working your hands, you don't know how to fussy cut, or you don't want to, you can pretty much cut these all out any way that you want to. It's just, don't feel locked in that these are called fussy cutting sheets. Okay, just a little, I think this should be the final side note. And then you get a nice piece of a pale, it's almost like a dark pink. It's more like this. It's like a dusky rose. Ooh, that actually really matches. But it's like a dusky rose piece of glitter cardstock, and it does not shed. So everything is in there. You won't have a face full of glitter when you get the kit because it's all sealed up in there. And then for the cardstock that she included, the larger papers come in the A4 size. So you get a really pretty matching green that works with the elements that are in there. A really pretty pale pink, black, and then of course purple to also coordinate with the items in the kit. Then the specialty paper in the A4 size, this is in glossy. You get the really pretty floral with different types of backgrounds. Like that's more mystical, like a more mystical background, but the flowers ties it in for the Victorian Treasures. Then you get the combination of like a mystical with an image from her first collection, which I believe was the Vintage Treasures, where she had drawn these watches by hand, the flowers and everything. This is what Dawn has drawn from her very first collection and included it on with the purple. So just a little fun fact there. Then you get some more of blue flowers with a bluish purple background. Then you get another standalone watch with the pink mystical background. Can't think of what else to call it, but it still works for the vintage because, come on, it's pink and purple. Then a fuller sheet with more of the blue blooms. Say that 3 times. And you get another one of those. And then she also includes a sheet of Copic friendly paper. So that means if you have alcohol markers, you can use them on here. I believe watercolor will work too, but just a note for sure, your Copics will work on this paper. She is always sure to include some of that for you in the kit, which would work out for doing your stamping. So that is all the components that I've gone over so far in the kit. So now we're going to get to the main event. So let me just make some room here without squishing anything. At least not more than I already have. You can tell the one little bit, so them papers got a little bit of a crink in there because I was so excited flipping through them. Okay, so this month you get a collection of Dawn's papers that are in 6x6 size for your crafting. And these are so pretty, so pretty. You kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek, but I didn't want to mention that while I was showing you the bookmarks. So pretty. It looks like, totally looks like Victorian wallpaper, because they went to town back in the day with all the big floral and ornate wallpapers that they put on in all the rooms. So this so pulls this whole Victorian thing together, and you get a little bit of the flourishes behind the flowers that were overlaid over the image, and just a gorgeous collection. But there's a lot of colors in here too that you could use with a masculine themed card. So purple, you got some really nice neutrals that will help the colored stuff pop. You get the basic stripe and that really nice brown neutral color, then purple, and then you can see there's a little bit of a grunge background. Here it looks purple, and then in here it looks black, and it's under the stripes. So the stripes are the focal, but you can still see all the detail in the back. So pretty. Oh my gosh. So you get a set of 6x6 papers for your crafting. And again, you don't have to just do card making. You can make all kinds of stuff with this. It's called a card kit because, you know, a lot of people do a lot of card making. However, you can use it for whatever takes your fancy. So this is the Victorian Treasures, and so excited while I have been filming this. I cannot wait to get into this. So I'm going to get my stuff set up. So I'm going to stop the camera here, and then the next section of this video will be making a quick card. But I want to get it all organized and kind of think about the quick card idea that I want to do. And then that part will be set to music per usual for just a little crafting idea to kind of get you going. And I think that covers all of it. Yeah, got all of it. I did the promo. Just a reminder, March 1st to March 7th, you will get the Floral Treasures coloring pack free with every purchase of the Victorian Treasures card making kit. And if you need any further information, always go check out www.shinysilvertreasures.com. That is Dawn's main website. You can contact her by email, but everything you need to know should be up on there, and she can certainly answer any questions for anything that I may have missed here today. So, as always, go check it out because, you know, on top of this, all the other goodies that she has in her shop, from diamond art painting to jewelry making kits that are starting to come on scene, and just all kinds of crafting stuff that you can use in whatever it is, whatever project it is that you're working on. She's got a really wide variety. So always go check that out. And again, I'm going to leave that here, and I'm going to make my brain stop hurting so I can actually get to crafting. So don't forget to check out all the links that are going to be in the description box below for Dawn, as well as the other gals on the design team. Go check out what they've been making. And in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.